I'm not gonna lie, this is starting to become comical because CG just can't seem to release a ship that is working the way they want intended. Today, another broken ship. You have to check this out. What is going on, Knights of Vex? We are back with the second video for today. We have to talk about the brand new ship that was just released as the Profundity Lifter Rogue One. CG has made a post declaring that they did not want this ship to beat Leviathan. They actually buffed Leviathan to prevent this ship from beating it, and what do you know? It's beating Leviathan. It's insane, guys. I was able to beat two different lineups of Leviathan, and it's pretty straightforward. As long as you don't dodge, the counter is not that bad. I mean, it's seriously, my ship is at 3-star with a Gear 1 Bodhi. Gear freaking 1. No gear, no mods, nothing. I do have a Relic POW from the Lightspeed bundle for Rogue One, but my Bodhi, I literally just unlocked him today. I literally had the character not unlocked this whole time on my alt account for how long I've been playing this game. So I want to show you in-game really quick with what we're talking about here. This is the ship that is making it happen, the Rogue One. I have it at level 85 and 3-star, and as you can see here, my Bodhi is literally level 1, Gear 1. There's nothing attached, no abilities, no gear, nothing. I haven't even promoted him to 7 stars, so the ship's only going to get stronger, but it's not even needed. It cannot be targeted. All the abilities are maxed out on the ship. It's not gated by gear or star count anymore. That's a huge quality of life update that CG released. But what this ship is doing, I mean, I'm not even going to show you Executor gameplay. Executor is literally taken off a defense, permanently destroyed by this fleet. It literally cannot be set on defense. It's an easy autoable win. But the big thing here is that for any new player or player that is going to get the Profundity Lightspeed bundle and you want to be able to get a chance against Leviathans in Arena or even Grand Arena, depending on the lineup, you're going to be in good shape. Because this ship, currently, before it's going to get nerfed, they're either going to nerf it or they're going to buff Leviathan even more. You have a chance to climbing number 1 in Fleet Arena with this ship. I have a bunch of gameplay that I have recorded that I'm going to show you guys. It's absolutely insane. So we're going to head over to the video of what I am talking about here. And I'm going against a very tough fleet. I want to give a huge shout out to my shard mates, Lord Bats, for helping me with the testing. Huge shout out, great player, really helped me out with the testing today. So he's probably has one of the best Leviathan fleets in the shard. Very annoying, and it takes a while to get through the battle, even with the scimitar and the reinforcements with Leviathan Mirror. But I'm going to show you the gameplay, guys. So as you can see here, you only need 2 reinforcements. But it's a very specific strategy. You have to follow it specifically to get it done. But this ship shouldn't even be working against Leviathan. That's what they literally buff Leviathan to nerf Profundity. You cannot assist throughout the entire battle. That's the nerf. But this is the gameplay. 3-star Gear 1. So I'm going to show you guys exactly how it's done. So right now I'm just going through the reinforcements. I am showing exactly, it's literally a level 1 Gear 1. That is it. So we are going to start the battle, guys, and I'm going to show you the battle twice. I have 2 different battles recorded talking about this counter. So it's the same thing pretty much as last time. You start with the basic and pass to Outrider. Here, you want to go for the tenacity up. You can no longer assist anymore. That's gone. You want to do a basic here. What that does is remove the buff and helps possibly get some crits going. You got to be able to land some crits and hit them. There are literally no assists. You got to deal as much damage as you can as early as possible so you can get your contract. So here, what you do is you go for the big attack on Bomber. You go for another basic on Bomber to get a crit. Now, no matter who they stunned Millennium Falcon there. Not the end of the world. We're going to go ahead, just keep basicing the Bomber. Now, over here, your Rogue One is coming out. Now, over here, this is pretty important. The second special is actually so strong against Leviathan because it grants your entire team tenacity up as well as lowers the cooldowns of your rebel allies. So what you do here is you do the second special, boom, and now your Outrider has the second special up again, and you can do the tenacity up ability. Even if your Outrider does get stunned by the reinforcement, you're still in great shape because your Millennium Falcon will go, it'll have tenacity up, they cannot land the debuffs, you're still going to win the battle. So even if Outrider gets stunned there, you're absolutely fine. So over here, they all have Foresight, so I go for a basic Unfortunate. With Sith Fighter coming out, they're going to get the Foresight. But my god, I mean, you guys are going to see. Over here, this is another important thing. The basic hits 3 times. So what you want to do is go for the basic here because you're going to get more crits, which means faster download speed and faster contract for your Profundity. So do not do the AoE. You want a basic bomber here. That is crucial to the counter because you're not going to get your contract fast enough. That's 3 hits. That's big. Now here, your second reinforcement is going to be Cassian's U-Wing. You're going to bring out Cassian. Now, Dagger's going to take a bonus turn and do an AoE. That's super unfortunate. What you want to do is put your Outrider under Stealth and Cleanse. That's going to help Outrider live and also not be attacked. So here, I go for a basic, I believe, or an AoE. I go for an AoE to get a double crit. You can go for a basic if you want. Now here, the Outrider's big hit is up again. We get a bunch of crits. That's good for our download progress. Now, that is a little dicey because they can get their reinforcement out, the MK6, to blow us up. So here, I'm trying to move as fast as I can. I do the second special again to lower my cooldowns and get tenacity up. Now here, I'm going to go for just a damaging attack. I can't assist. I got the crit. Go for the tenacity up again. And you guys are going to see in a second. It's pretty sick. Look at that. We get to our ultimate ability just like that. Freaking insane. And this is going to end up being a full banner win in the end against Leviathan. But regardless of Grand Arena or just Squad Arena, this gives players an opportunity to take out Leviathan on offense and get to first or top 5 in their Fleet Arena. So even if you're not going to do this in Grand Arena, you could still do this in at least Fleet Arena for mid-game players or players that don't have Leviathan yet. And even if you are in Grand Arena and you're worried about Leviathans, this is going to be a decent counter until it is somewhat fixed. And the thing is that this is a low gear. The ship does not need to be at 7-star. It's at 3-star. Maybe the ship will hit harder at 7 stars. Possibly we can get massive damage on Bomber when you do the basic or something like that. But other than that, it's performing just for its utility. The utility is everything. The tenacity up is huge. The cooldown decrease is huge. I don't know. That buff they did to Leviathan was supposed to destroy Rebels. It literally made it nothing. I mean, obviously it's hard because you can't assist, but you don't need it, guys. That would be almost a full banner win. That would be a 74 banner win, just like that. Absolutely insane that the ship is doing this. It's insanity. I'm going to show the same exact lineup, just a second battle to show you the possible RNG or how it will look a second time. Once I found the strategy, I haven't lost since. It took some time for me to figure out, but as long as you perform the strategy the same way, it's really not bad. You're not going to be able to assist, so there's no RNG in the assist. The only thing that's going to cause you to lose is if you get a random dodge on Outrider in the beginning or something like that. But it's pretty cool. It's going to be the same exact turn order, strategy, lineup. Always focus Bomber. That is huge. I went for a basic here to just try to get more damage. Now here you're going to see, this time they stun Outrider. So this is the second variation. So I can show you both different ways. They stun Outrider. Not a big deal. So you're going to see both variations. I do that ability there. We get a cleanse, or we're able to go again to get the tenacity up. I go for a basic here to get rid of the foresight. Go for another basic. Unfortunately, the foresight there is annoying, but it's not the end of the world. Now, you're going to see, just do some basics. Basic here. I cannot stress that enough. That is more important than the special. Do the basic. I think I tested. Did I test here? No. I did the basic. Yeah. Basic is big. Also, healing immunity is pretty nice to have as well. Outrider comes out. I should have went for a cleanse there, but I didn't because my Outrider wasn't that low, so I saved it. I could have cleansed there. Go for the big hit onto Bomber. They finally get the blow-up reinforcement. So here, you just got to be a little cautious of the thermals, but not that difficult. Go for the second special again. I go for just damage. I got to get the contract. Just do the basics. Here, I go for, I believe, a basic to get more crit damage. There, I go for my tenacity up and my download progress. And you're going to see, this needs to be at 100% before you go. Boom. Profundity taking out a almost pretty much maxed out Leviathan fleet with the traditional lineup with the Sith Fighter and the MK6 and the reinforcements. Still used in Grand Arena today. There's one more variant that I want to talk about that you can beat, and one variant that is a little difficult to beat with Scimitar. Scimitar still seems to be a problematic reinforcement for this fleet. But I just wanted to show you guys the variations. I throw this on full auto at this point, which is not ideal, obviously, because I end up losing ships. But if you play this manually, you're going to be fine. So I just wanted to throw that in there. Don't throw it on full auto when you're done with when you blow up the reinforcement or you blow up the ship. If you want to maximize your banners, play it manual. Just stick to, healing abilities and maxing out the banner count. But yeah, I thought this was really cool. Because even if I want to use this in Grand Arena, I have this as an option. And I did not have to invest any crystals or anything crazy like that into this ship. So that is going to be the traditional Leviathan lineup. What I want to show you now is the MK6 and Phantom lineup. So big shout out to Lord Bats again for allowing me to do this and to test it. But here we're talking about the Phantom and Phantom and MK6 lineup. So it plays out a little bit different. You got to go bring out Cassian's Ewing first. So here you're going to see they're going to go. What you want to do is you want to get the cleanse on Millennium Falcon in the beginning. It's important for that. So there your Phantom comes out. Now here you don't want to use your Rogue One yet. You want to bring out your Cassian's Ewing. Now there you put your Outrider under stealth. You go for the basic onto Phantom because you can assist on Phantom. Just keep that in mind because you can't assist on Sith allies, but you can on Rebels. So I go for basic here, and boom, I'm able to get the assist off of Phantom, and there's that. MK6 is going to come out. It's going to blow up your only available ship, which is Y-Wing. Now there I go for the Tenacity up. And I should have targeted, right here I go for the bomber there with a basic, but I target the MK6 to just get rid of it, just like that. And I get a bunch of crits. There I go for another basic. They did not get the contract again, which is great. We're just taking our time here. I go up for a basic. We're doing really well with our contract. It's going phenomenal, actually. For a basic. And there, look at that. I didn't even need to bring the Rogue One out. I mean, the passive, I don't know if it's doing anything there, but very nice, awesome stuff. I mean, this is huge. This is huge, guys. This ship was not intended to beat Leviathan. Not intended to beat Leviathan at all. So, pretty cool stuff. I can't stress that enough how really awesome this fleet is. And I'm curious to see what CG is going to do going forward with this fleet. Like, I don't know if this is something that's going to stay. I feel like we're going to have a post coming out soon saying that Rogue One is performing higher than intended, and it's going to get changed. Or Leviathan is going to receive another buff. Like, you're not going to be able to lower the cooldowns on Rebel allies against the Sith fleet or something like that. I could picture CG possibly doing something to this fleet. But look at that. That's two different lineups where I'm able to actually beat Leviathans. And, guys, Executor, it's not even worth showing because it demolishes it. It's not even close. So, that is going to wrap up this quick video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Pretty crazy. What do you guys think about Rogue One? Should this stay? Is CG going to do something about it? Leave it all down below. I'm very curious about your opinion. So again, if you guys enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment down below, and if you're not already, subscribe to the channel to become a Knight of X. And I'll see you guys in the next video. May the Force be with you all.